Hello everybody, CozyAzeroth, aka Zachary Fruhling here. Today I'm going to do another TI-99 4A User's Reference Guide type-in program. This time we're going to do secret number. And if you are catching this live on Twitch, then be sure to check out my YouTube channel where you can see previous TI-99 4A streams. And if you're catching this on YouTube after the fact, be sure to follow me on Twitch as well, because you can catch me doing some live streams of some retro programming and often some World of Warcraft. And I've been doing these little type-in programs from the TI-99 4A User's Reference Guide, partly for nostalgia reasons and partly because I couldn't find any videos of them, and I just thought it would be fun to make some videos of typing in these programs into an emulator. Okay, let's read the program description. This program is a secret number game. The object is to guess the randomly chosen number between 1 and an upper limit you input. For each guess, you enter two numbers, a low and a high guess. The computer will tell you if the secret number is less than, greater than, or between the two numbers you enter. When you think you know the number, enter the same value for both the low and high guesses. The randomized data, okay, so let's go through, this code is broken up into chunks and we've got a description of each section of it. So from lines 100 through 140, excuse me. The randomized statement ensures a different sequence of numbers each time the program is run. MSG1 and MSG2 are repeatedly used in print statements. The call clear statement clears the screen. Okay, so, okay, yes, these are just messages. Your secret number is your two numbers, just defining variables, so we don't have to type that in more than once. Okay, from lines 150 to 180, the input statement stops the program and waits for you to enter a limit. Then the secret number is generated and the screen is cleared. In is used to keep track of the number of guesses you make. Okay. Lines 190 through 230. This input statement accepts your low and high guesses. If you enter the same number for both guesses and you guess the secret number, the program transfers to line 300. If the secret number is less than your low number, the program transfers to line 260. If the secret number is greater than your high number, the program transfers to line 280. If the secret numbers between your two numbers are equal to one of your numbers, the program continues. Okay, so lines 240 through 310. These statements print a message to tell you where the secret number is in relation to your guesses. Then the program transfers to line 180 to allow you to guess again. If you guess the secret number, the computer tells you how many guesses you took. Okay, and lines 320 through 390. These statements offer you the choice of playing again or stopping the program. If you enter any character other than Y, the program ends. If you wish to play again, the counter for the number of guesses is set to 0, and you are asked if you want to set a new limit. If you enter Y, the program transfers back to line 140. If you enter any other character, the program transfers to line 160 to generate a new secret number. Okay, let's go ahead and type this in. I see this is not the greatest scan of this book, so hopefully we can read everything here. Let's just dive in. In fact, I'm going to make this a tad bigger. There we go. A little easier to read. Let's get into TI Basic. See, I still have the blackjack and poker cartridge inserted into the emulator. Okay, so 100 remark secret number. Of course, the remark statement is just a program comment, what we call a comment now. Back then it was called a remark. 110 randomize. $120. MSG, let's see, one string equals, secret number is, and with no space there, 130 MSG2 string equals your two numbers. Okay. 140 clears the screen. Call clear. Okay, 150 input, enter limit. to question mark, which is funny because that's not really a question. And there was a space. And we're going to call that variable limit. So colon limit. Okay, 160. Okay, secret equals int, so integer of limit times R&D plus 1. Okay. So it generates the secret number as an integer. 170, call clear. N equals n plus 1. Okay. 190 input low comma high guesses. And we've got a colon and a space, it looks like. And we're going to call that low comma high. So colon low comma high. So two variables are being defined by that single input statement. Okay, 200 if low less than or equal to less than greater than high. Then 220. Let's make sure we got that right. Flow, okay. $210. If secret equals low, is there no space there? That's right, there's no space there. Use the modern programming languages now. Secret equals low, then 300. 220. If secret is less than low, then 260, 230. If secret should be greater than, right? It's greater than high. Then 280. Let's make sure we got that right. So 200. Flow less than, okay. And, yep, I think that looks good. Okay, 240. Print. Okay, MSG1 string. MSG1 string. Looks like and quote, space between, end quote. Let's see. Boy, is that a colon or a semicolon? Ooh, that's tough. I can't really tell. To me, that looks like a colon. Yeah, I think that's a colon, judging by these other statements. Colon. Okay. MSG2 string. MSG2 string. Kind of a complicated little line. 250. Go to 180. 260. Print. MSG1 string. And less than then colon MSG2 string. $270. Go to 180. $280. Print MSG1 string and quote, and we're going to have larger than, and I think it's the same thing, MSG2 string, yep, colon MSG2 string. 290, go to 180. $300, print, you guessed the secret. $310, okay, a complicated print statement here. 310, print, number in, see, space and a quote. Okay, colon, semicolon, end semicolon. And we have quote, tries, end quote. So you guess the secret number in a certain number of tries is the idea. Okay, next page. 320, print, want to play again. I think we just had, yep, question mark. 330, input, enter Y or N. And we had a colon and a space. And let's see, we're just going to call that A string, it looks like. Okay. 340. N equals 0. 160. Print want to set a new limit. Make sure I got that right. Yep. 70. Input enter Y or N. Oops, Y or N. I think we call that B string. Yep, B string. The old programming languages were obsessed with short variable names just because they wanted to conserve memory, I think. But I prefer descriptive variable names even for little cases like this. Okay, 380 if B string equals Y, then 140, else 160. .390 end. Oh, that's right. I think right here, this double, this is the way of saying not equal, right? So this modern programming languages tend to use an exclamation mark and equal sign. TI Basic uses the less than and the greater than sign next to each other to mean not equal. So line 340 says if A string is not equal to Y, we go to 390, then the program ends. So 390 just ends the program. Okay, so let's clear the screen and let's list out our program. Just kind of skimming it while it's printing the program to see if there's any errors. Nothing's jumping out at me. Looks pretty good. Let's run it. Okay, enter limit. So we're going to have to define the upper limit of our secret number. So let's say, I don't know, 500. Low and high guesses. Let's say 100 and 400. Oops. Secret number is larger than your two numbers. Okay, so how about 401 and 449? Secret number is larger than your two numbers. Okay, 450, comma, 475. Ooh, larger than those. Wow, it's a really high number for a number between 1 and 500. Okay, so 476 and 490 between your two numbers. Okay, so how about 480 and 485? Ooh, it's between those two numbers. Okay, so 481 and 484 between your two numbers. Okay, 482, 483. Less than your two numbers. Okay, so it must be, I'm not sure if between means inclusive. So let's say, is it 481, 481? I guessed it. I guessed it in 8 tries. Okay, want to play again? Yeah, let's play again. Took the time to type it in. Want to set a new limit? Yes. Enter limit. Let's do 1,000. Low and high guesses. So let's see if it's in between 1 and 500. Larger. Okay, let's see if it's between 501 and 750. Between. Okay. Let's see if it's between 501 and 600. Larger. Okay. So 601 to 650. Between. Okay. So is it 601 to 625? Between. Let's see, 601 and 610? Between. 601 and 605? Between. 601 and 603? Larger. Okay, is it 6004? Is it 604? I guessed it. I'm pretty good at this. 9 tries. Okay, it took a little longer that time, but we had another twice as many numbers. We chose an upper limit of 500. So I guess, the if you do this systematically, there must be a sweet spot in terms of like a reliable number of tries it would take. Just cut it in half, cut it in half, cut it in half, cut it in half. And I'm not doing this very systematically, but I bet you there isn't a sweet spot, like you can guarantee to get the answer in a certain number of tries based on the size of the upper limit. Yeah, let's play again. Took the time to do it. 25,000. Okay. Let's see. Is it between 1 and 12,000? It is. Is it between 1 and 6,000? It is. Is it between 1 and 3,000? It is. Is it between 1 and 1,500? It is. Between 1 and, I don't know, 750? It is. Clever, clever. Between 1 and, I don't know, 375? Larger, okay. So is it between 376 and, oh, I don't know, we don't need to be too careful about this, 500? Larger. Okay, 501 and 600? Larger. 601 and 700? Between 601 and 750? Excuse me, 650. Larger. 651 and 675? Larger. Is it between 676 and yep, 676 and 685? Larger. Is it between 686 and 690? Larger. 691 and 695? Between, okay. Is it between 691 and 693? Between, is it 692? That must be 691. There it is, 17 tries. But that makes sense, you know, it took much larger numbers, so it took time to zero in on it. Actually, we did pretty well. We zeroed in, zeroed in, zeroed in, zeroed in. But I think dividing it in half, dividing it in half, dividing it in half, give or take, you know, we didn't do it exactly, but that's okay. Yeah, let's do it again. Want to set a new limit? Yes. You know, so we could do, we've done some large numbers. Let's try some very small numbers now. Let's do 20. So is it between 1 and 10? Larger. Is it between 11 and 15? Larger. 16 and 18? Between the 17? 4 tries. Piece of cake. I do like these math games. You know, on the whole, what I like about this system is the ability to put cool stuff on the screen. But some of these just basic, you know, text or numeric games are fun on the TI as well. You know, and this system's nice to look at in any case. It's pretty green background color and whatnot. So, yeah, let's play again. A couple times. New limit. Yes. Let's do, I don't know, 80. Oop. 80. Okay, so between 1 and 40. It's between. Is it between 1 and 20? Larger. 21 and 30? Between. 21 and 25? Between. 21 and 23? Larger. Is it 24? Is it 25? There it is. 7 tries. Well, you know, we could do this all day, but it gets a little repetitive. Of course, all these simple little games are going to get a little repetitive. Set limit. We'll do it once more. 250. 1 and 125? It is. Is it between 1 and, let's call it 70? Larger. 71 and 100? larger. 101 and 110. It is between 101 and 105. Larger. So 106 and 108. Larger. So 109. So 110. Okay, there it is, 110 in 8 tries. Well, that is secret number from the TI-99 4A User's Reference Guide, and just for archival purposes here, this is the cover of the User's Reference Guide. Came with the package with the TI-99 4A. It's a great manual. You know, it's outdated, of course, because very few people program in BASIC these days, but it's got a complete overview of all the commands in the TI system, and these great little sample programs to demonstrate how to use every function, every command in the book. And at the end of the book, there are all these great little type-in programs. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the zoom here. There we go. There are these great little type-in programs: bouncing ball, marquee. So far, we have done random color dots. You can check out my YouTube video on that on my YouTube channel. Inchworm. We have done marquee, and now we've done secret number. And next time, I'm going to do bouncing ball. In fact, I think I'm going to do, let's see, how long is bouncing ball here? It's pretty short. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream because I want to make these videos modular. Then I'm going to come back and do bouncing ball. So hang tight. I'll be back in a couple minutes if you're watching this on Twitch, and if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the video I'm about to do here in a minute on bouncing ball. So I'll see everyone in a couple minutes here live on Twitch. And again, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube, and like and subscribe on Twitch as well. I appreciate it. I'll see everyone in a couple minutes. Take care.